You know, it doesn't seem to matter how old we are. We all love a clown. And right now you're going to meet the Delaware Valley's favorite all-around clown, Sondeen the Clown.
Well, thank you.
Sondeen, welcome to Focus Delaware.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Why is it that clowns never seem to have a last name?
Maybe it's too hard to remember two names. I don't know.
It always seems like it's Sondeen the Clown or so-and-so the Clown.
Right, Tippy or Bumpo or Tiny or Pee-wee or Jocko or Freddie or Howie or Sam. I don't know.
What happens if I touch the panic button?
You don't push the panic button. Panic breaks out if you do that. That would be terrible.
Oh, boy.
You don't want to push the panic button.
Well, there's been enough panic that's broken out before, so especially right here, so I'm not going to touch it.
If you push the panic button, pandemonium breaks out as well as panic.
Oh, boy.
And that's not good because we don't need two liars here. What does that mean? I don't know.
You've got some magic tricks for all the kiddies at home.
I sure do. Would you like to see something magical?
Yeah. Do I get to participate or do I just get to sit here? You certainly do.
Now, first of all, do you like spaghetti and meatballs?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sorta.
I brought along some meatballs. Okay. I don't have spaghetti. Now, the important thing about this is we're going to prepare dinner right now, okay? Mm-hmm. Great. Now, first of all, would you put your hand out like this? Okay. Now, I'm going to hold one meatball right here, and would you hold the other one tight in your hand? Now, hold your other hand underneath so that the sauce doesn't go on the floor. They make me clean it up every time. It's a mess. Now, I'm going to take this meatball right here, and I'm going to put this meatball in my hand, and I need a little salt and pepper. Let me get some salt, first of all.
Lots of salt.
Yeah. Pepper, oregano. Always need oregano. Butterscotch pudding. Butterscotch?
No, I don't think
you don't like butterscotch. Okay, I'll tell you what. Cancel my meatball here. Will you slowly open your hand? She's amazing.
Did you do that?
I did that very well. I don't know.
There was a trick to that one.
Really? I didn't know. There's a trick. Oh, boy, I didn't know that. Son of a gun.
You're too much.
I know. What can I tell you?
For all the little kiddies that are watching now, you're on right here on Channel 2. And why don't you tell me the time and the day?
Every Saturday evening at 7 o'clock. Right here. Channel 2.
And for those kiddies at home and for those mommies and daddies at home that maybe haven't had an opportunity to watch the show, you want to tell them a little bit about what you do?
Well, we do magic. We do some drawings, which we give out to the kids. We do general stunts and not skits actually, but stunt type things. And we have a live audience. People can actually come down and see the show in person. And if you want to tell them how to do that, we can, or they can wait and see the show even. It doesn't matter.
And then you can give directions.
Sure, we give a phone number on the show. They can telephone and get tickets to see the show.
Do they have to pay to?
Nope, they're free.
They're free, huh?
Not only that, but they don't cost anything.
Bad joke this time.
No, no.
How long have you been a clown?
All my life. No. Well, let's see. It's what time now? No. I've been a clown for probably about 16 years now.
And how does one decide, or how does one know that you have that special magic to make people laugh, or to be a clown?
You don't always know. You sometimes fall into it by accident. I was doing magic, and I wanted another type of magic show to do for people, so I decided on a clown magic show. And one thing led to another, and here I am 16 years later still doing it.
Are you a real Delaware clown?
What do you mean when you say real Delaware clown?
I guess what I'm saying, a real Delaware clown. Did you start off here pretty much?
Oh, yeah. Well, professionally, I've done magic and clowning only in Delaware as my home base. I mean, I'll do shows in Pennsylvania or New Jersey or Maryland or Texas and New York and what have you, but basically, this is my headquarters and always has been.
You know, I was reading somewhere where there's actually a few courses in college, or there's a special school that one can go to be a clown.
The Ringling Brothers Circus sponsors a clown college. A number of schools, regular colleges have clown courses. Some of them are given in the evening, where anybody who's interested in clowning can, of course, go to these classes. They teach makeup and wardrobe. We never say costume, it's always wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
And they teach wardrobe or costumes. And they'll teach, different things, some magic, juggling, balloon sculpting, all the things clowns do, skits, dancing, what have you.
There's a lot of fun behind being a clown, I would imagine.
Yes. And a lot of hard work.
A lot of hard work. I was just about to bring that up.
Right.
People go to a circus or they go to a show and they see a clown, just like what you did with me, playing the little game here with the meatball. How much work is involved, though?
Well, it's like any business. There can be a lot of work or a little bit of work, depending on two things. One, your ability. It comes easier to some people, of course. And then even when it comes easy to you, you still have to practice your craft, no matter what you do. You know, a good plumber has to work at it. A good carpenter works at it. A good clown works at it. A good doctor works at it, you know. Same thing.
What do you, we were talking a little bit earlier about the clown schools. Do you think they're really worth it for someone, spending money?
Well, okay, as far as most of the clown classes that colleges will sponsor, they're not that much money. They're $5 to $25, so it's not that much of a loss. As far as the Ringling Clown College goes, you have to audition for that. You can't just join, and they pay your way there. And then most of the clowns are taken into the show for at least 1 or 2 years.
Do you make pretty decent money if you're a good clown, and if you're accepted in a Ringling?
Well, not with them so much, unless you stay on with them and you become a famous clown. But basically, people who do private shows, such as I do, make out much better than the clowns that travel with a circus.
And who's your favorite famous clown?
Probably Emmett Kelly, who's no longer living. There are so many great famous clowns, but he is my particular famous because he touches me, you know, with his sad, Weary Willie routines, you know, sweeping up the spotlight in the center ring and, you know, never quite succeeding, you know. It just touches me, you know.
Well, Sondeen, I know you touch many of the youngsters that watch you, and many of them that come in here in the studio every Saturday night to watch, and I hope that you're going to be around for a long, long time to come to touch many of those youngsters who haven't really been, well, let's put it this way, who haven't been born yet, but are a figment in their parents' imaginations or minds or whatever.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for being here. I've enjoyed talking with you. And it's every Saturday night at 7 o'clock, right here on